Hello, I am Marianne and we are going to do a Yin Yoga sequence to stretch the hamstrings. Now, I like creating a lot of silence in class, so I'll not be explaining too many things about the individual yoga poses. If you'd like to receive some guidance on that, I would say check the yoga poses in the playlist. Now, I hope you're ready, so find a comfortable seat and then we'll close our eyes. And then once you're comfortable and you have your eyes closed, you can relax the face and you can relax the arms, the hands, the fingers. And if you prefer to having your eyes open, you can open them and just look to the ground right in front of you. So you keep a steady gaze at the ground right in front of you. And then we'll sit here in silence for a little while. I'll also not be talking. And there's nothing you need to do. Let the breath be. And let's sit. Let's sit in silence together. Good, and then you can take a deep breath in. So breathe in through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth. And again, 4 more times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. And then again, 3 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Last 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. And the final one here. Breathe in. And exhale. And then you can follow me. You can leave the hands where they are. Or perhaps you want to place one hand on your chest and the other one on top. Or perhaps you prefer placing your hands in Namaste in front of the heart. Now, I always like choosing an intention at the beginning of my practice, so you can join me here. So what is a thought or wish that you would like to keep with you for your practice of today? And that could be a thought for somebody else or for yourself. So think about it and then let's take it with us. Take a deep breath in. And then you can bow to your heart to anchor that choice. And then you can lift the head back up. And you can rest the hands down. And then you can open up your eyes when you're ready. And if you're sitting on a block, you can stay on it, or maybe you want to remove it. And then let's start with the first Yin Yoga pose. You can place your feet together. It can be more like a diamond shape, or you pull them closer to your upper body. And maybe you want to lift yourself up, tilt the pelvis forward as far as you can. And then from here, let's see how far you can go forward. And remember, it's not a competition. It's not a competition with me or with yourself or anybody else. So first Yin Yoga pose will be here. Your feet can be together, close to the upper body, or they can move more forward. And you can also decide to have the feet apart. Now where you want to feel it is on the inside of your legs. You can also stay upright. So you choose what suits your body. And just start looking for the stretch on the inside of your thighs. And then let's find some silence here too. And I'll be timing the poses. Let's try 3 minutes. And I like practicing with my eyes closed, but if you prefer having them open, have a soft gaze. Look to the ground in front of you, or maybe look at your feet. You can drop the head completely forward, or just lift it up slightly so you activate the muscles in your neck. That just sometimes feels easier for the neck. And then notice the breath in your body. Let it be. Start noticing the movement of the breath in your body. And then see whether you can focus your mind on the movement of the breath. Nothing more. And it doesn't matter if you get distracted. Remind your mind. Bring it back. Bring it back into the room or the space where you're practicing. And bring it back into your body and focus on the breath again. Now if you are going very far forward and you want to support your head, I like placing my elbows on my feet. And I like placing the thumbs on the forehead at the space in between the eyebrows. So you can do that too if you want, if that's available for you. And I know sometimes these poses can be intense, but see whether you can relax as much as you can. Feel the stretch on the inside of your legs. Feel the breath moving through you. And let's stay here a little longer. Now stay where you are. I'm just going to turn sides so I can show you the next pose. So stay where you are. Now 3 more rounds. Take a deep breath in. Exhale fully. And then again, take a deep breath in. And exhale. And then the last one here. Breathe in. Let go. Exhale. Hold on your neck and pull your navel towards the back and lift yourself up. And then very gently cross one foot in front of the other and come onto hands and knees. Now from here, tuck your toes under and give these legs a little stretch. So downward facing dog. Knees are allowed to be bent. You can even add some movement to it, bending one knee and then the other. or bending both knees at the same time. Good, and then you come onto hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, keep them tucked under, and then you walk back. So you can stand on both of your feet. Have them as wide as your hips or even wider, and we'll dangle forwards. We'll stay here for 3 minutes as well. You can drop the head down, you can relax the neck, the arms dangle down. And if this is not possible for your back, if you can't round forwards and go down that far, walk your hands onto your shins or keep them on your thighs. And then you lengthen your back, you tuck your chin in, and you send the crown forward. And you see if you want to go forwards, exhale and let go. Just see how far you can go. So we're stretching the back of the legs, so calf muscles, hamstrings. And if you feel a lot of tension, widen your feet. Maybe as wide as your mat, maybe even wider. And just see how far you can go forward. But the goal actually is to feel the stretch at the back. And you can also walk your feet in until they touch. The closer the feet, the more intense the stretch will be at the back of your legs. So find a position that works for you and stay. And then let the breath be again. Relax the face, relax the jaw. And let's stay here. So if your mind gets distracted, start following the breath again. And then we'll do 5 more. So take a deep inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Continue in your own pace. 3 more. And about 2 more. And about the last one. Take a deep inhale and exhale fully. And then you want to widen your feet as wide as your mat. And perhaps you need to roll up a blanket and pull it closer towards your heels. And then you can place your heels onto that rolled up blanket and then we squat down. You can place your hands in front of you in Namaste and then the elbows against the inside of your knees. Feet are wide and then we'll stay in squat pose. Perhaps you want to rest your forehead again on the thumbs. Perhaps you prefer dropping the hands and arms forwards and down. So same thing here, 3 minutes. And again, you want to feel the stretch on the back of your legs. You might also feel it on the inside of your legs. And at the same time, you're lengthening your back. So if you have any back pain, this is a wonderful pose to do. And stay here. Focus on the breath again. Feel it inhale. Notice your exhale. Notice the sensations in your body. And stay aware of what is happening in your body. And then we'll stay here. So there's nowhere where you need to go. And if the pose becomes really intense, you can always sit down on your buttock. Or breathe out through the mouth and breathe in through the mouth. Let's do 5 more. 4 more. 'I know we all have a different breathing pace. It's about 1 more. Good, and then you can place your hands back down and step back into downward facing dog. Give your legs a good stretch. It's a nice way to stretch the back of your legs, so a good hamstring stretch as well. But use it as a little break in between the Yin Yoga poses. Maybe move your legs again. Bend one knee and then the other. And then you can join me. Come onto hands and knees. Now maybe you want to put that back blanket away. And then stay onto hands and knees or come back to it. And then you move that right knee forwards. Knee length and that left knee back. And then you turn that right leg out for Swan pose. And maybe that left leg can go even further back. Really, now you want to feel it on the outside of your right thigh and glutes, so the buttock. You can also feel it on the inside of your right leg and at the front of your left thigh. If you want to go forwards, maybe grab a pillow, put it underneath the stomach, and then the rest of the stomach and your chest down onto that pillow, and then the rest of the forehead down. And then we'll stay here. So stay in Swan pose. And try relaxing your body the best way you can. So relax the feet. Relax the hands. Relax the belly. And also let the breath go at its own pace. your mind really easily gets distracted, you can repeat the phrase inside of your head, I am breathing in, and then as you exhale, I am breathing out. And you keep on repeating it like a mantra. I am breathing in, I am breathing out. So just a little bit longer. So allow those muscles to stretch. Give your body time. So about 5 more. Deep breath in. Full breath out. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. And then last one. And you can gently lift up onto your hands, tuck your back toe under, and walk that knee forwards. And then bring it right in next to the left. And perhaps you want to go back to that downward facing dog, give the legs a stretch again. Bend one knee and then the other. Maybe lift high onto your toes and then drop the heels back down. And then bring your knees back down. And let's do the other side. So left knee goes forward. Walk your right knee backwards. And then the left upper leg turns out to the left. And then see how far you can walk that right leg back. So same thing here. Maybe you want to use the bolster underneath your stomach. And then you can rest your stomach, or belly I should say, and chest down into the bolster. So if you are using the bolster, let it support you. Or maybe you want to come and join me and be on the elbows. So now we're stretching the outside of the left thigh. You might also feel the stretch at the back of the left leg and at the front of the right thigh. And then again, you can either let the breath be, or you can repeat the phrases again. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. when you are distracted again, bring the mind back into your room, back into your body, and let the mind focus on the breath again. And also notice the sensations in your body, but try to be still. So feel the stress that you have created and allow it to be there. Good, and then 5 more. Inhale again. Full exhale. And then make the breath bigger again for 3 more rounds. Last 2. And last 1. Now to come up, place your hands down if you're forwards. But now this time, you're going to sit down on your left buttock. And then very gently, bring that right leg forwards. And have it out in front of you. And then you can fold forwards and over that extended leg. And let's stay here. So from Swan, we move into the next pose. Now your left foot can be the height of your calf muscle. Or it can be a little higher above the knee. What we want to focus again is that we feel a stretch at the back of the right leg. You're always also allowed to put a strap around your foot, but you can also bow forwards if that is possible for your body. So the focus is the back of the right leg, calf muscle, hamstrings. You don't have to go forwards. Maybe you feel it already when you're here. And maybe you want to use gravity and the weight of your upper body. And then let's do half butterfly. Same thing with the head, you can drop it forwards and down if you're bowed forwards, or activate the muscles in the neck and lift your head. And you can choose eyes open or eyes closed, but keep your gaze soft when you've got your eyes open. Palms can be down, palms can be up. Good, so stay aware of the stretch that you can feel at the back of the right leg. Let's do a couple more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. it's time to deepen our breath. So take a deep inhale. Exhale fully. Breathe out. Let it go. 4 more. Last 3. And last 2. You can already start walking up if you want to. And then bring that left leg next to the right leg. And let's change sides. So now you pull the right knee towards you and then drop the right knee down. If it doesn't go as far down as mine, you can always support it with a block underneath. Maybe your foot is at the height of your calf muscle, maybe it's a little higher. Maybe you are up here and maybe you want to fold forwards if that's available to you, and then you bow forwards. And then 3 more minutes on the other side. So again, calf muscles, hamstrings at the back of the left leg. And you will notice that the longer that you're in the pose, maybe the deeper you'll be able to go, the more of a stretch that you will feel. And then again, you can let the breath be. Or you can repeat the phrases inside of your head. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And some of you maybe will be able to go pretty far forward. So if you want to support your head, you can do that with the thumbs on the forehead. Maybe you want to be using a bolster. So you do have to experiment a little bit there. And then we'll hold the pose again for about 3 minutes. And also remember, it's not a competition. So don't compare yourself with me. Don't compare this practice with maybe a previous practice or a following practice in time. This is your practice today. And then you work with what is possible today. So no competition. Be kind to your body. And also be kind to yourself inside of your head. And then 5 more. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. And I think so about 2 more. And if you want, you can start making your way up. And come and sit up straight. And then both legs straight out in front of you. I'm just going to turn a little. So for the next one, perhaps you want to use your strap or a scarf or a towel, whatever you've got with you. And then you can place it around your feet, just below the toes. And then hold on to the strap. can sit up straight. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hands. Or you can walk your way forwards. Perhaps some of you can hold on to the feet. And then bow forwards. Or relax the feet and let the hands be next to the legs. Now feet and legs can be together or they can be wider. So one more to stretch the back of the legs. And when you go forward, you also stretch in the back. So the back muscles, you're lengthening the spine. So take deep inhales. And full exhales. And maybe you can feel that when you exhale really deeply and fully, that you can go a little deeper into the pose. But do listen to your body. You don't want to go too far too soon. And also allow yourself to be still. Hold the pose and be still. Be still as you can. Keep on noticing the stretch at the back of the legs. Keep on noticing the movement of the breath in your body. So you keep on observing to what is happening in your body. And just know that for now you don't have to do anything with it. Good. 5 more. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And then again, inhale. Exhale. And as you're doing this, you can very gently come and sit up straight if you're not already there. Good. Right, the final one, breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. And then you can hug the knees in towards you. Bring them closer to the upper body. Place your hands behind you and move your body to your heels. And then lower yourself down onto the ground. So now let's open up the front body after all of the forward fold. So place your head down, back down. Your feet are as wide as your hips, maybe even wider. And make sure your feet are underneath your knees so when we press into the feet, we can lift the hips up to the roof, to the sky, Maybe roll your shoulders underneath you and the palms are opened up. They open up to the roof. Press into the feet and open up the front of your body. And you can look up and feel the opening at the front of your body. So thighs, stomach, or I should say belly and chest. And then very gently roll down. And then you can hug the knees in towards your chest. Knees can be together, knees can be wide. And pull the knees towards you. Hands are on your shins, beneath the knees. And perhaps you feel like rocking from left to right, massaging your lower back. Good, and then come into the middle. And then bring the knees together. Left hand on the outside of your right knee. And then you drop the knees to the left for a twist. You can leave the left hand on your right leg. And extend the right arm sideways. Now I like having my gaze up to the roof, to the sky. Just see what suits your neck, what feels most comfortable and most relaxed. And then let's stay here. Feel the twist. If your knees don't touch, you can always put a block or a blanket in between. And then maybe close your eyes again. We'll stay here for about 20 counts. So about 10 more rounds. So inhaling and exhaling is 1 count. So about 5 more. And about the last one, take a deep inhale, full exhale, and then come back into the middle, and your knees go to the other side. So knees to the right, upper body down, left arm maybe stretches out to the left. And it's not about getting your knees down or getting your shoulder down at the same time. If you feel your knees are still up in the air, put something underneath it. Same counts for the shoulder. You can always put a blanket or a pillow underneath the shoulder. And then maybe close your eyes again. And then relax into that twist. 20 counts. And remember, breathing in and out counts as 1 round of breath. And about 10 more. I was going too quick there. 10 more. And last 5. And about the last one, take a deep inhale. Exhale. And then we'll back to the middle, come back. And then find the middle. And then make sure you're still on your mat. And then legs straight. And arms alongside your body. Final pose. Shavasana. You can relax the breath. And you can close your eyes. We'll stay for a little while to finish our practice and to feel the effect of the poses that we have just done. Stay where you are. Relax the eyes, the face, the jaw, the breath. There's nothing more you need to do for now. And I'm still there with you, so stay where you are. You don't need to do anything. Good, now you maybe want to stay here for a little while longer, and if you have the time, I would say stay. Or you can join me and you can start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Just move your feet, move your hands. And also start making the movement of your breath bigger. So take a deep inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale deeply throughout the nose. Exhale fully out through the mouth. 3 more. Good. And then 1 more. can walk the feet closer to your buttock. Now after Yin Yoga, they say you normally go into the left side, but I'm going to turn toward you and turn into my right side. And then lift up. And then find a comfortable seat for the end of the practice. Can be on a bolster or maybe on the ground. Just close your eyes for one more second. And then feel the breath again moving through you. And then you can follow me. Maybe you want to place one hand again on your chest and the other one on top. Or perhaps the hands in front of the heart into Namaste. Good. Think back to your intention. And then take it with you. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, bow to your heart. And thank yourself for practicing and taking the time to slow yourself down. And then when you're ready, look up, open up your eyes, and thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And allow yourself to go really slowly today. And I hope to see you next time.